How y'all doing today? It's your boy, Prince Kodash, coming at y'all again with another video. I really want to talk to y'all, man. Been sitting back thinking, like, we got to live out our purpose, man. We got to figure out what we love to do. We got to really buckle down and really think about that because, as humans, it's very important. It's so important to, figure it out because you don't want to be living out a life where you out here working or you in this career and you're not really feeling fulfilled internally. That's important. It's important to really feel fulfilled because you can be at one of these high paying jobs, one of these high paying careers, and you miserable as hell on the inside, and just because of you know what you're supposed to do or you know what you love to do and you can't do it because you so caught up working. And we really got to sit back and think, like, it's so important for us to live out our purpose. It's so important for us to figure it out, like what we really love to do. Now, I'm going to say this. It can be something unique. It can be something out the woodworks, man. You may love doing art. You may love, landscaping. Or you may love detailing cars. You may love speaking to people. You may love helping the homeless. You may love, pets, helping pets, teaching pets. Like, whatever it is, it could be anything, right? So you really got to think about that. You really got to sit back and think about, what is it that I love to do? Or what is my purpose? What is my passion? What is my calling in life? And I know it's a cliche saying, like people always say it, especially where I'm from. They be like, everybody got a mission, everybody got a calling, everybody's supposed to do something on earth. Like, that's true though. That's true though. The Most High, the divine creator, did not just make us just to do what everybody else do. Like, he didn't make us to do something like set up in society to where your parents may be like, go to college or find this career and do this. And you don't want to do that, but they're forcing you to do it just to make money. He made us all unique. He made us all have something special about us, something special about our character, our spirit. And that's how it is. And you got to really figure it out. You got to sit back and self-reflect on yourself, like, okay, what is it that I love to do? Does this bring me happiness? Because you don't want to work, like a lot of people in a career that's high-paying careers or high-paying jobs, and they're good financially, but you got to really sit back and think, like, does that really bring me happiness? Does that make me feel fulfilled? Am I happy? And a lot of people be miserable, and they be like, no, they're not happy. And that's why they stop. A lot of people, they stop their careers or their high-paying jobs just to focus on what they love to do. And they got the means to do that because they make a lot of money to where they can sit back on it, right? But there's a majority of people are not in that position. So you got to work on it. You got to do it. Like, you got to stay consistent at it. You got to figure it out and put time into it until it gets built up into where you can monetize it, or you got to figure out a way to monetize it. Now, some people's purpose may not be monetizable, and that's okay. That's understandable, but they still feel fulfilled by doing it, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. It's not about the money. It's not, and that's a cliche saying, but it's true. It's not about the money. It's something about your path on earth. What is it that you're supposed to do on earth? What is it that fulfills you? And that's the message I'm trying to hammer for the people that does watch my video. Figure it out. Really, sit back and think and figure it out. Because you don't want to have a miserable life and you're making all this money and you're not really doing what you love. Like me, man, it took me a minute. It took me to this year to understand that I love to talk and like teach people and like help people, or like mentor people, or open up their understanding by telling them like deep things, having deep talks and stuff. I love to do that. I love knowledge. So me coming to realization of that was, it really started with bodybuilding. It really started with bodybuilding because when you're working out, you're focusing on yourself. Like me, I'm always in my mind. I'm a very critical thinker. I always analyze stuff, and I'm always thinking about stuff in my head. And that's what I came to realization of. I'm like, okay, prime example, right? There's been times like I've been in the gym or in public, and a random person come up and ask me for help, man, or they want to learn something. And I kindly just do it. Like, I do it, man. Like, I love to do it. And I'm like, that's crazy. Like, that's something about my character that I always stuck with. Something just about me helping people. I love to do it. Or me just talking to people. People always asking me for advice. People always asking me for, like, knowledge or just teaching them. Like, and that's what it is. It's like, I love to help people through teaching them, through opening up their understanding, motivating them, whatever it may be, that's my calling, and that's what I came to realization of. And now, I didn't have that figured out in high school. I really didn't. I didn't. And down here, where I'm from in Texas, like, they used to tell us in high school, like, you got to figure out what you love to do. And a lot of people was talking about, like, a career. And now that's cool. That's cool. But is that really what you want to do? And I didn't have it figured out in high school. I had to have it figured out this year. I figured it out this year. So, yeah, man. Before I leave, I want to say this too. Now, let's say you do figure out your passion, you do figure out your purpose or what you're supposed to do in life. Now, it may not make you money right away. It may not make you money at all. But you still feel fulfilled because you're doing it. You're on mission. You're on the right path of your life. You're not drifting around. And it could make money over time. It could make money over time. If you just find the right avenue or the right opportunity, or you stay at it, you got to think about that. You really got to think about that. You really have to do that. That's important for us, especially, as men too, because the nature of the masculine energy is to have a mission to do. Like, the nature of masculine energy is to work and move in a straight line. Like, I know it's a cliche saying of men are one-track minded. Nah, that's true. That's really true. But that's just part of that masculine energy. That's the nature of masculine energy. But yeah, y'all think about that. Think about what you want to do. Think about what you love to do. But, I'm going to talk to y'all tomorrow. That'll really be it for today, man. I hope y'all have a good day, man. Peace.